Many of us wake up feeling as if we haven't slept at all. A heavy head, apathy, a subtle anxiety, a reluctance to leave the bed. This state is familiar to millions. We attribute it to lack of sleep, work stress, age, or a general fatigue with life. But what if the true cause of this chronic lack of energy, mental fog, and unexplained souring of mood lies not in global problems, but in the most imperceptible yet fundamental habits we practice every morning? Habits that, like invisible threads, weave a web of either vibrant energy and clarity or of exhaustion and cognitive decline. Numerous studies in chronobiology, neuroscience, and psychology show that the first hours after waking are not just a period of transition from sleep to wakefulness. They're a critical window that determines the trajectory of your entire day, and in the long run, the quality of your entire life. How you start your day influences hormone levels, brain function, concentration ability, emotional stability, and even metabolism. Incorrect morning rituals can subtly undermine your productivity, strip away the joy of simple things, make you more vulnerable to stress, and in the long term, accelerate so-called brain aging, leading to early cognitive fatigue and emotional burnout. This isn't just a bad day, it's a gradual erosion of your inner reserves. But don't despair. This article isn't just a collection of warnings, it's a roadmap to transformation. We will reveal 3 powerful morning habits that will become your inexhaustible source of energy, mental clarity, and emotional balance, as well as 3 insidious traps that seem innocent but quietly steal your potential day by day. Stay with us until the very end because I will reveal a shocking truth about a common morning habit that seems to help you wake up but actually secretly drains your strength and destroys the quality of your sleep, even when you don't realize it. Before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend hitting that button and turning on the bell so you never miss another health tip made just for you on Inner Zen. If you find these insights helpful, please consider giving this video a thumbs up and sharing it with someone who needs to hear this message. Part 1. 3 morning habits that will transform your day. 1. Embracing the morning light, a natural boost for vitality and mental clarity. Among the countless ways to start your day productively, one of the most powerful, yet entirely free, is immersion in the morning light. In the modern world, where we often wake up in a dimly lit bedroom and immediately reach for a glowing screen, we forget our deep, innate connection to natural rhythms. Morning light isn't just pleasant illumination. It's a key regulator of your internal clock, your circadian rhythm. It sends a clear signal to your body. Wake up. Start the day. As soon as the first rays of sun, or even bright daylight on a cloudy day, hit your retina, a complex cascade of biochemical reactions begins. First and foremost, melatonin production, the sleep hormone that kept you in the embrace of Morpheus, ceases. Simultaneously, cortisol, but not the bad stress-associated cortisol, but a healthy, morning peak that gives you energy and a sense of alertness, actively begins to synthesize. This natural, proper cortisol surge is vital for initiating metabolic processes, preparing the body for activity, and focusing the mind. Without it, you might feel sluggish and groggy, no matter how much you've slept. But the influence of morning light goes much further. It directly stimulates the production of serotonin, a neurotransmitter known as the happiness hormone. Sufficient serotonin levels in the morning not only improve your mood and reduce the risk of depression, but also play a critical role in appetite regulation, concentration, and even the quality of your sleep the following night. The paradox is that the more you expose yourself to morning light, the deeper and more restorative your sleep will be in the evening. It's an investment in a cycle. A good morning start equals good night's rest equals an even more energetic morning start. To maximize this natural gift, no complex equipment is needed. Simply open your curtains immediately after waking. Sit by a window for 10 to 20 minutes while you have your first drink, or, even better, step outside. Even 5 to 10 minutes on a balcony, in the yard, or during a short walk with a pet can work wonders. It's important that the light directly reaches your eyes, not through sunglasses, which can filter out some of the beneficial spectrum. Let morning light be your first conscious choice of the day. It's not just a habit, it's a return to the deep, evolutionary wisdom of our bodies, reminding us of our inherent right to alertness and clarity. Are you ready to illuminate your day? Let me know in the comments if you already practice this. While light awakens your mind and body, what you put into your inner engine can either ignite it with new power or extinguish it before the day truly begins. 2. The life-giving power of morning hydration, fuel for brain and body. The second habit we often underestimate, yet one that holds immense significance for morning energy and mental clarity, is timely and sufficient hydration. After 6 to 8 hours of sleep, your body is in a state of moderate dehydration. Throughout the night, your body actively works. It regenerates, detoxifies, breathes, sweats, and all of this requires water. By morning, your cells, including brain cells, are experiencing a fluid deficit, which can manifest as a slight headache, brain fog, fatigue, irritability, and reduced concentration. Imagine trying to start a car without gas or with a minimal amount. Similarly, your brain cannot operate at full capacity without enough water. Water is not just a thirst quencher, it's a universal solvent and the body's transport system. It participates in all metabolic processes, delivering nutrients and oxygen to cells, removing toxins and waste products, regulating body temperature, and lubricating joints. When you wake up and immediately drink a glass of water, you instantly kickstart these vital processes. It's like flipping a main switch, signaling your entire body to awaken. For the brain, water plays an especially crucial role. The brain is 75 to 80% water. Dehydration, even mild, leads to a decrease in brain volume, which affects its function. Studies show that even 1 to 2% dehydration can reduce cognitive functions such as memory, attention, and decision-making ability. Morning water helps restore the normal volume of brain cells, improves nerve impulse conduction, and promotes more effective communication between neurons. This makes you more composed, alert, and ready for the day's challenges. Furthermore, water aids in body cleansing. In the morning, after a night of detoxification, your kidneys and intestines are ready to actively excrete accumulated toxins. A glass of water on an empty stomach stimulates intestinal peristalsis, helping eliminate waste products and supporting digestive health. This, in turn, affects nutrient absorption and, consequently, overall energy levels and immunity. The optimal way to start your day with hydration is to drink 1 to 2 glasses of room temperature water immediately after waking, even before breakfast. Some people add a slice of lemon or a few drops of apple cider vinegar for additional digestive stimulation and alkalization. It's important not to replace this water with coffee or tea, as they have a diuretic effect and do not provide the same effective hydration. Let a glass of water become your morning ritual, a simple yet incredibly powerful act of self-care that fills you with vital energy from within. If you're still watching and finding these insights helpful, please comment 1 below to let me know you're with me. Now, let's move on to point number 3. Hydration primes your internal system, but a body designed for movement needs more than just water to truly awaken. 3. Gentle body awakening, the power of a morning warm-up and mindful movement. The third habit that can radically change your morning state and fill you with vital energy for the entire day is a gentle, mindful awakening of the body through movement. We often associate morning activity with grueling runs or intense workouts, which can be daunting. However, that's not what this is about. It's about gradually and gently awakening your muscles, joints, and circulatory system, sending a signal to your body, I'm ready for a new day. After many hours of sleep, your muscles are in a relaxed state, and your joints might be a bit stiff due to prolonged immobility. Circulation is slowed, and your brain, as well as your extremities, need time to fully saturate with oxygen and nutrients. A light morning warm-up, even 5 to 10 minutes, performs several critically important functions. Firstly, it improves blood circulation, delivering fresh, oxygen-rich blood to all organs, including the brain. This instantly clears brain fog, increases concentration, and clarifies thought. Secondly, movement stimulates the production of synovial fluid, the natural lubricant for your joints. This reduces morning stiffness, makes movement smoother and freer, and lowers the risk of injuries throughout the day. A warm-up gently stretches your muscles, improving their elasticity and preparing them for daily loads. The feeling of lightness and freedom in the body that arises after a morning workout is incomparable. Moreover, physical activity, even moderate, is a powerful stimulant for the production of endorphins, natural painkillers, and feel-good hormones. This means that a morning warm-up not only awakens the body but also lifts your mood, reduces morning irritability and anxiety, helping you start the day on a positive note. This is your natural antidepressant, available to everyone. What constitutes a gentle morning warm-up? It can be simple stretches in bed or immediately after, a few circular movements of the neck, shoulders, hips, light bends, and torso twists. You can perform a few beginner yoga poses or simply walk around the room, doing 20 to 30 squats. It's important to listen to your body, not overexert yourself, and perform movements that bring pleasure, not pain. The goal is not to get tired, but to awaken. This simple act can truly set the stage for a powerful day. Are you curious about what might be holding you back? This isn't just a physical exercise. It's an act of mindfulness that reminds you of the value of your body and its capacity for movement. By starting your day with such care, you not only strengthen your physical health but also cultivate discipline, foster a positive outlook on yourself and your capabilities. A morning warm-up becomes not just a habit, but a foundation for an active, fulfilling, and energetic day. These three habits lay a powerful foundation, yet many unknowingly sabotage their efforts with common morning traps. Part 2. 3 morning traps that quietly steal your energy and clarity. 1. The blue screen ambush, a hidden threat to your mind and mood. If morning light is your ally, then the blue light from electronic device screens, which we so often grab immediately after waking, is a hidden saboteur. This seemingly innocent habit, checking emails, scrolling through news feeds or social media, replying to messages, triggers a cascade of negative reactions that undermine your energy, mental clarity, and emotional balance even before you've had a chance to drink a cup of coffee. The main problem lies in the effect of blue light on your circadian rhythm. As we've discussed, natural morning light suppresses melatonin production and stimulates waking. However, the blue light from a smartphone, tablet, or computer has the same ability but does so artificially and prematurely. You might think it helps you wake up, but in reality, it disorients your internal biological clock. The brain receives mixed signals, which can disrupt the natural waking process and lead to a feeling of sluggishness and fog throughout the day, as well as negatively impact the quality of your sleep the following night, creating a vicious cycle of fatigue. Beyond the biological impact, there's also information overload. Immediately after waking, your brain is in a state of theta waves, when it is most receptive and flexible. This is an ideal time for planning, creativity, meditation, or simply quiet contemplation. However, when you immerse yourself in the news stream, emails, or social media, you instantly subject your brain to a barrage of information, often negative or requiring immediate reaction. This causes a sharp release of cortisol, the stress hormone, and adrenaline. You start the day with a sense of urgency, anxiety, and reactivity to external stimuli, rather than internal alignment and proactive planning. The consequences of this information shower can be profound. Constant immersion in a fight or flight state leads to chronic adrenal fatigue, reduced ability to concentrate, impaired memory, and irritability. You might find it harder to focus on a single task throughout the day, and your mind constantly wanders. Moreover, early immersion in other people's problems and news can cause feelings of overwhelm, envy, or worry, negatively impacting your mood and capacity for joy. The best way to avoid this trap is to set a clear rule: no screens for the first hour after waking. Instead, use this time for rituals that nourish your mind and body. Expose yourself to natural light, drink water, do a light warm-up, read a book, meditate, or simply sit quietly, enjoying the silence. This will allow your brain to gradually wake up, tune into a productive wavelength, and start the day with a sense of control, not chaos. Have you ever felt the difference this makes? Share your experience in the comments. Let's talk about it. If screens hijack your mind, What about the fuel you give your body? 2. The breakfast of discord, hidden saboteurs of energy and mood. Sometimes we don't consider the powerful blow to our energy and mood that can be dealt by the most seemingly ordinary morning habit, breakfast. Yet, it is breakfast that can become that breakfast of discord, which either kickstarts your metabolism and fills you with strength or quietly sabotages your potential, causing sharp mood swings and midday exhaustion. Here are two main traps: a complete lack of breakfast or a breakfast consisting of foods that seem innocent at first glance, but in reality provoke hidden problems. Trap 1. Skipping breakfast. Many people skip breakfast, citing lack of time, no appetite, or a desire to lose weight. However, this is like trying to run a marathon without fuel. After an overnight fast, when glycogen stores are depleted, your body critically needs energy to kickstart all systems. By skipping breakfast, you force your body to operate in energy-saving mode. Your metabolism slows down, blood sugar levels drop, and your brain, deprived of glucose, begins to slow down. This leads to energy slump. You feel sluggish, apathetic, sleepy by mid-morning. Reduced cognitive functions, difficulty concentrating, impaired memory, slower decision-making, irritability and mood swings. Low blood sugar levels directly affect mood stability, making you more irritable and susceptible to stress. Overeating later. The body, deprived of nutrition in the morning, will demand compensation, often leading to uncontrolled overeating and unhealthy snack choices throughout the day. Trap 2. Breakfast rich in simple carbohydrates. Even more insidious is the habit of having breakfast with foods that only create the illusion of energy. These include sugary cereals, pastries, donuts, white bread, jam, packaged juices, sweet yogurts. They cause a sharp spike in blood sugar levels, which is immediately followed by a powerful release of insulin. Insulin rapidly clears all the sugar from the blood, leading to a drop below the baseline level, the so-called sugar crash. The consequences of this crash: sharp energy drop. Within 1 to 2 hours after such a breakfast, you feel even more tired than before eating. An irresistible urge to nap or drink another cup of coffee arises. Strong cravings for sweets. The body again demands quick energy, provoking a vicious cycle of constant sugar consumption. Mood swings, feelings of anxiety, worry, irritability, depressive states. Impaired concentration. The brain struggles to maintain stable function with such sugar fluctuations. A proper breakfast should be balanced, containing proteins, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates. This could be eggs, oatmeal, or buckwheat, not instant. Whole grain bread with avocado, nuts, seeds, fresh fruits or berries, unsweetened yogurt. Such a breakfast provides a slow and steady release of energy, maintaining optimal blood sugar levels, giving you a feeling of fullness, mental clarity, and stable mood for many hours. Remember, what you eat for breakfast determines not only your satiety but also your ability to live a full life. If you're resonating with these points, hit that like button and subscribe to Inner Zen for more transformative content. Even if you manage your breakfast, there's another common crutch that promises energy but delivers a silent betrayal. 3. The caffeine illusion. When dependence becomes weakness and drains your potential. There are few habits as deeply ingrained in the modern person's morning ritual as a cup of coffee. For many, it's not just a drink, but a magical elixir that instantly chases away drowsiness and jumpstarts the day. But this seemingly harmless crutch can hide an insidious illusion, gradually depleting your natural resources and turning you into a hostage of a short-term effect that actually masks deep exhaustion. The shocking truth about caffeine is that it doesn't create energy. It merely blocks fatigue signals. In your brain, there's adenosine, a neurotransmitter that accumulates throughout the day and causes feelings of sleepiness, signaling the body's need for rest. Caffeine is structurally similar to adenosine and binds to the same receptors, but it doesn't activate them. Thus, it simply blocks adenosine's ability to signal drowsiness. You feel more alert, but in reality, the fatigue hasn't gone anywhere. It's simply been temporarily masked. The consequences of this masking effect can be devastating for your long-term energy and well-being. Disruption of natural sleep cycle. Caffeine has a long half-life, up to 6 hours or more in some people. This means that even a cup of coffee consumed in the middle of the day can remain in your system by evening, disrupting natural melatonin production and preventing deep, restorative sleep. You might think you're sleeping soundly, but the quality of your sleep is significantly reduced, leading to chronic fatigue and a need for even more coffee the next morning. It's a vicious cycle. Adrenal fatigue. Caffeine stimulates cortisol production. Regular and excessive doses of caffeine can keep your body in a state of constant false stress, which over time leads to adrenal overload. This can manifest as chronic fatigue, anxiety, difficulty concentrating, reduced immunity, and even weight gain. Anxiety and nervousness. For some people, caffeine causes or intensifies feelings of anxiety, panic, and nervousness, especially at high doses. It can exacerbate stress symptoms and make you more reactive to ordinary irritants. Dependence and withdrawal syndrome. Regular caffeine consumption creates physical dependence. Attempts to reduce or stop it result in unpleasant withdrawal symptoms, headaches, irritability, severe fatigue, difficulty concentrating. This forces you to return to coffee, even if you understand its negative impact. Masking true problems. The most insidious aspect of the caffeine illusion is that it allows us to ignore the true causes of our fatigue. Instead of dealing with sleep deprivation, unhealthy eating habits, lack of exercise, or chronic stress, we simply hit the caffeine button, temporarily relieving symptoms but not solving the root problem. This does not mean that coffee is an absolute evil and should be completely excluded from everyone's life. In moderation, 1 to 2 cups in the first half of the day, for some people, it can be part of a healthy lifestyle. The problem arises when it becomes not a supplement to your energy, but its sole source, masking deep, unresolved fatigue. This truth can be hard to hear, but it's crucial for reclaiming your genuine vitality. Did this surprise you? Share your thoughts below. It's important to learn to listen to your body. If you feel you can't function without coffee, or if it causes you nervousness and sleep problems, it might be time to reevaluate your relationship with this beverage. Try gradually reducing your dose, replacing some coffee with herbal tea or chicory, and focus on building a true, natural energy foundation with morning light, hydration, movement, and a balanced breakfast. Then coffee will be your choice, not a dependence, and you can truly control your energy rather than being its hostage. The power of every small choice. As we move through life, it becomes clear that true strength and well-being are built not in dramatic moments, but in the small, daily choices we make, often without even realizing their importance. Choosing how to start your day, exposing yourself to morning light or burying yourself in a screen, drinking a glass of water or immediately coffee, doing a light warm-up or struggling to get out of bed, is no longer just a matter of habit. It's a profound act of self-respect, a reverence for the life we've been given, and the years we've earned. From my own journey and countless stories I've encountered, one undeniable truth emerges. Living a full, energetic life isn't about chasing miracles or complex systems. It's about consistency, awareness, and a willingness to care for your body and mind with quiet dedication. No doctor, no medicine, no invention can replace what wise, daily nourishment provides. It might seem like a small thing, standing by the window for a few minutes, swapping your smartphone for a glass of water in the morning, choosing a more nutritious breakfast over sugary pastries. But in the context of your entire life, these small things create a powerful, invisible wave that protects your ability to think clearly, remain calm, experience joy, and act effectively. They protect laughter shared with loved ones, dreams fulfilled, new ideas, and your capacity to enjoy each day with a sense of fullness and presence. The lesson is simple yet profoundly important. Every sunrise is a new beginning. Every morning is a decision about your future. Every choice you make in the first hours of the day is a vote for energy or for struggle, for clarity or for fog. We cannot control all the forces that life brings, but we can stand with ourselves, honor ourselves, and give ourselves the best possible chance to live fully every day that is still to come. The path to a more energetic, happier, And fulfilling life is not complicated. It is built on respect for the body, care for the mind, and above all, love for the life we still have the power to shape. These lessons are meant to inspire you to live fully and authentically. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your own life. Let's support each other on this journey toward embracing these truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with 1. If not, feel free to comment with 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Inner Zen YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and here's to living life on your own terms.